Yeah, they came to me. The showrunner, Nico Molinar, had written this and he apparently the only person he wanted, to play Betty was me. And so I was very flattered by it. And I read the script and I thought, oh, well, this is a powerhouse. She's fun and this is exciting. But I said to him, like, hey, look, I have never acted in Dutch before. I've never acted in the Netherlands. I left when I was 18 and didn't start acting until I came to the States, in my 20s. And so if I'm coming back to the Netherlands to do something, I'm definitely not coming back to just play someone's ex-wife, and I'm not going to play just someone who's out for revenge, because after an episode or two, we're just going to be tired of that character. We want to make sure she has different, elements, and we understand the hurt that fuels that kind of anger and all of it. So, and I just, right away, I felt so much for her, because I think sadly most people know what it feels like to be cheated on. But in her case, the fact that she was cheated on, and it was, and he impregnates the new girlfriend,
right.
And it all happens publicly. And whenever I read these things with the public aspect of it, I just, like, my stomach hurts.
Sure.
Because it's bad enough to go through these things, but then to go through something publicly always just, to me, seemed like the absolute worst thing. So I right away had this feeling of, like, I want to protect Betty. I want to fight for her. I want to, and so I said, okay, I'll do it, but I want to also be executive producer in that case, and, have a bigger say in the storytelling, all the other aspects that come with the production of this, and then the costumes that just happen to organically come into play, because I never meant to design the costumes. It's just that I had such a clear idea of who she was, and the deeper I got into that character, the more I thought, her clothes need to reflect that colorful nature of who she is, that childlike nature of who she is, and all of those components and elements I added to, the costumes and stuff like that. So I ended up wearing all these different hats that, I'd never worn before on a series, and it made it incredibly gratifying and, an incredible experience, and especially because on top of it, also something that was never initially planned, we did a music video. I did a music video.
Yeah.
I did a music video.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, Betty Yonkers did a music video as Betty Yonkers. But yes, it's crazy. It's crazy because I had to learn to sing, dance, all of it for this music video that everyone will be able to. It's like throwback 90s, with her one hit, Forever pour toujours. So November 3rd, everyone, wherever you want to watch it, you can, Spotify, whatever.
But how much fun is that, though? I mean, that like you said,
come on,
right?
Come on,
yeah.
The day that we filmed it, and thankfully it was towards the end of November when we finished the show, right before the last 2 weeks of the show. Right before the last 2 weeks, we ended up recording this thing. And I cried by the time it was done because I was so sad it was over.
Right.
Because it was even though I'd never had the dream of wanting to become a singer or a dancer, but to be trained personally by the best choreographer you can possibly wish for, Vincent Viana, and to be, get vocal lessons and to be trained to, I ended up actually recording 3 separate songs, but
That's cool.
Being the big hit of, Betty. It was just so much fun.
Yeah.
Who gets to do that in life,
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what you're saying. Everything that you just said there makes so much sense because, as you said, you want to become executive producer. You're able to do that. You're able to contribute even more, and you give her more depth, more range. And I'm sure the collaboration with the rest of the team then becomes so much more exciting because you're challenging yourself. You guys are challenging each other.
Absolutely. And I always have known, give me nothing and you won't get, I'll do everything because I give 1,000% of myself to everything, but I won't be able to shine, but let me, contribute because I'm very creative by nature, and, let's make this the best possible thing. So I think this is one of those perfect examples of what happens when you collaborate and all of a sudden out of, all these different things start developing. So yeah, it was amazing.
Let's go. You guys know how excited I get talking about Trade Coffee. And it's holiday season, man. And for you guys, Black Friday came early because it is the season of giving, or I don't know, maybe it's just the perfect excuse to discovering something new, because Trade your match to coffees from the country's best independent roasters. They deliver fresh and tailored to your taste. A little gift for you and your mornings. You know how long I've been using Trade. You know how long I've been enjoying Trade. It's a part of my thing. I've got a little Trade mug. That's how much I love them. It's the #1 coffee destination in the U.S. because their team of expert baristas, tasters, and Q graders, they use real coffee knowledge to match you with the coffees that you're going to love. They curate over 450 coffees so you can try something new with every delivery, and their guaranteed variety no matter your roast and taste preference. Because each bag, it's roasted to order and it's delivered fresh to your door at prices comparable to grocery brands, but with cafe-level quality in every cup. And I can certainly attest to that. I just love the way it smells in the morning in my kitchen. It's the best. I just like that they tailor it to me, and I said, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a dark roast. I'm looking for something that I can, that I really can enjoy, kind of a smoky flavor, and they do it. They know how to do it. I dig it, and I've been with them for a long time. So the best deal for you guys right now is that Trade's offering 50% off a 1-month trial at drinktrade.com/Christian, 10% off gifts. That's drinktrade.com/Christian. You get 50% off of 1 month. And 10% off of gifts. Come on, drinktrade.com/Christian. Giving you a deal here.